Hey, what up my fellow bees? We're back with another Halloween video for you guys.
This time, we're going to be talking about our favorite zombie films.
If you haven't seen our first video where we talk about our favorite movies to watch before Halloween, link is in the description below. Check it out.
I'm really excited we can finally talk about zombies, so in no particular order, let's begin.
Guys, do you want to move into the other room?
When a zombie outbreak takes over a Milwaukee neighborhood, a group of people fight for survival in this 2004 remake of George A. Romero's 1978 film of the same title. This is actually the first ever zombie film I vividly remember watching as a young teen. Majority of this film takes place in the town's shopping mall, which, if you ask me, is a pretty cool place to take shelter. Think about it. Clothes, food, beds, it's the perfect spot.
Wait, hold up, I've never seen beds at the mall.
When do you ever go to the mall? They had them in the movie, and I've seen mattress stores in malls before.
Okay, you're right.
When I was a kid, I would always think, where would I go hide out from the zombies during a zombie outbreak? The mall would be in my top 5 for sure. This to me is one of the scarier zombie films I've watched. I don't know why though, since I'm not easily scared unless you throw in a jump scare or two. This film always creeped me out the most, especially that intro. Flashing scenes of news reporters covering the strange happening, interchanging with shots of zombies attacking people, while Johnny Cash's The Man Comes Around plays. Unsettling stuff. This will always be my favorite zombie film. Also, spoiler alert kind of, the dog in the film does not die, which is a major plus. Why they always gotta kill the dogs?
And then he killed the dog.
Sorry, we're closed.
One of the first movies I saw starring Simon Pegg and Nick Frost, who I really enjoy seeing whenever they come out in things.
The two main characters carry this film with their playful banter and charismatic performances. There's a ton of funny scenes I would like to mention, but I wouldn't want to spoil them for you guys, so I recommend watching it for yourself.
I first watched this with my older brother and a friend, and they found it to be hilarious. I did too, but then there was like a big gory scene that really caught me off guard and kind of traumatized me a little bit. But other than that, I loved it growing up. It has an excellent way of combining the dread, uneasy feeling you get when you watch zombie films with the funny, fast-paced energy that Edgar Wright likes putting in all his films. This zombie film knows when to be funny and when to be serious, and it succeeds in doing both.
Dead Alive, also known as Brain Dead, is about a man named Lionel who lives with his overprotective mother. One day, while Lionel's out on a date at the zoo, his mother, while spying on him, ends up getting bit by a rat monkey, which unfortunately turns her into a flesh-eating zombie. This movie is hilarious, and probably one of the goriest films I have ever seen. I'm also glad that they stuck to practical effects rather than using CGI. It always comes out much, much better.
This film's got some Evil Dead vibes with its over-the-top gore and dark humor. Some scenes get pretty crazy, but felt appropriate given the type of film that it is.
This is not a very well-known zombie film, but I am so glad I stumbled upon it. There is a specific scene in the film with a zombie baby that cracks me up every time. A great hidden gem in the zombie film world. I also like the idea that the virus starts from a made-up rat monkey creature. Cool idea.
The opening scene to this is so memorable to me. For those of you who've seen it, you know what I'm talking about.
Yes, I love that opening scene.
Yeah, right?
But I never watched the whole movie, just that scene.
Oh my god. And also, yeah, I'm aware that people usually prefer 28 Days Later more, and I don't blame them. I like it too, but 28 Weeks for me focuses more on action and more of the whole zombie apocalypse slowly entering the world, and that's what I enjoy more in zombie movies. The impending doom, you know, it's awesome.
I thought 28 Days Later was good, but I do find it a little overrated as a zombie film. To me, it was just a little boring. Although I do love the actor Cillian Murphy.
What you mean love?
Stop. And the music score was amazing. John Murphy is one of my all-time favorite composers.
Wait, Cillian Murphy and John Murphy? What, are they married or brothers or something?
No relation.
That's a lot of Murphys.
John Murphy!
Also, this is one of the first zombie movies I saw with fast zombies, and I love that. Some movies can pull this off, but not others. I'm looking at you, World War Z. Get out here with your PG-13 CGI Brad Pitt wearing long hair, stupid.
Train to Busan is about a man who is taking his daughter to stay with her mother in Busan. But when a zombie outbreak takes over the train, it's a fight for survival. This is one of the first foreign horror films I've seen. Despite this being a zombie film, the gore is never over the top. Actually, it's pretty non-existent. This film always had me on the edge of my seat and was entertaining from beginning to end. Korea really knows how to do horror films. I like the idea of the outbreak taking place on just a train. I mean, where exactly are you going to go? Where do you take shelter? The stakes are so much higher. If anything, that makes the film stronger. I like the characters and the story. There are also some sad scenes as well.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of the Korean films I've seen really know how to pull on your heartstrings and always manage to sprinkle some sad moments here and there. I went to go see this in theaters and it was pretty intense. Like, the audience was even cheering for some scenes, which is kind of weird, but it was pretty cool.
Don't let the fact that this film is in a foreign language stop you from watching. I mean, that's what subtitles are for. Abraham and I also saw the sequel to this film, Peninsula, our first time going back to the cinema since the pandemic. We recommend that one as well, but please don't go into that film thinking it will be up to par with Train to Busan. It was good, but not as good.
My mother always told me, someday you'll be good at something. What do you think?
When I first saw the trailer for Zombieland, I knew I had to go watch it. It's just a real fun movie to just lay back and enjoy, nothing too serious. If you're not a big horror fan but still want to watch something of the genre, it's a real good starter film to ease you in. I like that it has a voiceover narration and how they cut to scenes when explaining the useful tips on how to survive Zombieland. It's a nice touch. I thought the characters were all written pretty well and I like all those actors, but I just wish they had some people of color in the film at least. I mean, come on, Hollywood, you slacking. Give me some diversity. Other than that, this is another great horror comedy film that's best enjoyed with a group of friends just hanging out and kicking it. What about you, Gino? What you think about it?
I mean, no hate. The acting was good, the characters were funny at some points, but this is just not my type of zombie film. I felt like the stakes were never high and no one was ever really in danger. I mean, come on, isn't this supposed to be a zombie film? All in all, meh. Meh.
Damn. She said it freaking sucks.
So those were our top zombie films.
But before we let y'all go, I'd like to recommend some books for all you zombie lovers out there. You guys should go check out The Forest of Hands and Teeth, Zombies vs. Unicorns, World War Z, because the movie for sure didn't give it justice,
I Am a Hero, which is a manga, The Walking Dead comics, of course,
and Marvel Zombies and Marvel Zombies vs. Army of Darkness.
Let us know some of your favorite zombie-related media. We'd love to hear from you. We'll be back again next week with another Halloween video.
Until then, stay safe.
Bye, guys.